Hermitage. Oh, it's all coming up now. All of these wonders. Don't forget, France gets double tourism with all wonders I build. So these are all beginning to stack up very nicely for me. What have I got here? Cultural homogeny. I've got smart power doctrine. Exodius imperative. Information warfare. I want to go this way. So we'll go Exodius for now. Give me all your religion. It's actually not going to be very successful, I don't think. Oh no, headliners. Oh, nice. And Pagoda now follows my religion. Hee. Oh, yeah, and I stole a painting of a diary. Oh man, that is wonderful. Oh, Benoit just killed somebody as well. Linguist. Let's give that to you. Goodness me, my spies are doing good. Very good. Torres del Pagne. There's the Earth satellite. Should we have a look at the map and see how people are doing? I think we'd actually discovered quite a large chunk of that. Right, let's have a quick peek. Okay, it doesn't actually look like there's a huge amount of the land that we hadn't already discovered. If I zoom out a bit, you'll be able to see in full. There's a little bit of a peak up here. I could settle some islands in the middle, but I could settle. But generally speaking, actually, Bolivia did an alright job at, sort of Colombia, I should say, going down here. The Aztecs, after losing some of their cities, actually it looks like the Aztecs are pretty much out of the game now. They're sort of stuck to little islands, but Australia nabbed it all. You can hear Australia is very mostly frozen up in the north. They're not doing great in terms of sort of doing that side of things. Spain is going to settle up in the frozen north as well, but are kind of doing okay. Oh look, they're building the Golden Gate Bridge in 6 turns. Oh, mine is 9 turns. Oh dear. Okay, well, we'll have to think about, can I rush anything through to get this city going? I can probably do bits and pieces to make sure that city wins it first, but dear oh dear, Spain, that's not very pleasant of you at all. But yeah, you know what? There's a frozen continent down in the south there. Generally speaking, not a huge map. I don't think we missed too much, to be fair. Not bad. Not bad at all. And it feels really bad, but I'm going to have to get rid of some of these tiles because I want to build a neighborhood and then I want to build the BioSphere. So, oh, sorry about that, but I'm not that sorry. Sydney Opera House. Oh my goodness, I've just noticed the seal with the ball on its nose. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, why have I never noticed that before? Anyway, Sydney Opera House is pretty good. That gives me just a bunch more tourism in that city. Broadway actually built at the same time. I mean, goodness me, we're really going for it now, aren't we? Oh, it looks quite nice next to that city. Oh, it's the city with the pyramids. And oh, actually, this is a wonderific city. I reckon this one is going to be massively creeping up the top 10 city list if I have a peek of that one. There we go, it's lit up and beautiful. So Mytho, let's have a quick look. Yeah, 3rd best, Bordeaux 2nd, Paris is still the best city. Only Perth, Bogota and Canberra are the ones that actually infiltrate into that list. Actually, how many people live in Paris now? 19 million. Hey, that's not bad, is it? There is the neighborhood in my capital, just helping it to grow just a little bit more. Now, can I get friendships back? Yeah, Spain did want to keep the friendship good. Okay, that was fantastic. That was actually powering most of my capital's trade and production. Yeah, Australia's still on board as well. Let's go instead for an economic alliance this time. That'd be quite nice. Help get me a little bit more money. Beautiful stuff. Here we go, BioSphere. Knew it was possible. I knew we could do it. Oh, that's a little bit of a loss of a decent 2 tiles there, but you know what? Paris needed it. It needed to do what it's doing now, and I'm glad that it is. Oh, a spy. Counter spy is if 2 level. Oh, if he's in home territory, all my spies operate at +1 level. Yeah, quartermaster would be an amazing upgrade. Perfect. So I've done my little shifty democratic legacies back end, combining with e-commerce and Visselbanken to make some insane trade routes. And I've also got skyscrapers back end because I'm enjoying the wonder building. But look at that, 3 turns to get through the BioSphere. 348.2 production. Don't forget the 0.2. That's very important. Goodness me, once somebody dared to forget that 0.2 when I was talking to them, and I was appalled. Goodness me, I didn't know what to say to them. I was just incredulous. 21 oil for 37 gold per turn. Yeah, go on then. Oh, I love this. Have I mentioned that I love this mod? This mod is amazing. Quick deals. It's just like, yes, have all my stuff. Have it all. Even more for you. Nom nom nom. What about aluminium? Yeah, you have some aluminium. Great. Oh, a musician. That's actually very handy. Right, let's go get some music in. Actually, yes, into Bordeaux would be an amazing place for that. I've got 1,000 tourism per turn now. I'm going to win in 32 turns, apparently. I think I've got a trade route with everybody now, which is wonderful. I obviously have open borders with my allies. The other two people have denounced me, so no such luck there. But yeah, we are burning through stuff now. This is just wonderful. And then this Future Civic's giving me so much diplomatic favour for me to sell. It's wonderful. It's just like, look at this, 60 gold per turn I can get from that. So I shall. Bogota, oh, siphon funds, about 900 gold. That would be quite cool. Neutralize the enemy governor. Oh, the irony of doing that would be delightful. Let's just, oh, I'm going to gain spies first, and then we'll start to do some epic spying from that point. Rockefeller, oh yeah, actually oil per turn's great because I'm selling it at vast increases of money at the moment. Oh my goodness, my builders have 7 charges on them at the moment when I build them. Oh wow, I have not had it that high in ages. I remember there was a China game I played once where I think I managed to get the builders to 8. And I remember at the time thinking like, oh my god, this is like, I've broken the game, this is wonderful. And then, you know, of course it never transpires to be as useful as you might hope, but still, that was good fun. Also, I've now got Amani up to full, wonderful. Time to start putting some solar farms down. Yep, it's the environmental time, because you guys know what's coming next turn. That's right, it's the BioSphere. Oh, look at all these little stubby things. I love the attention to detail of these wonder builders. I mean, this wonder generally is just a really, really cool looking one. I love the fact that it's next to a neighborhood. I love the fact that it's generally next to a river. It always looks really pretty. I also love the fact that it's one of the many wonders in the late game that comes with a car park. There are not enough wonders that come with car parks. It's why I also like this Stadio de Macarena. Also comes with a car park. Look, there we go, there it is, in case you didn't believe me. Maybe I should play a game where I only build wonders with car parks. I feel like that's a niche you haven't seen many YouTubers take part in, you know? Why not? Ah dear, my capital's just wonderful. Let's just quickly get in the shopping mall just to get the amenities up again. That's lovely. Probably I need to just actually do the moon landing. I mean, I've got 292 production involving that, so that's not too bad at all. Benoit, he's doing amazingly. He knows what he's doing. He's counter spies. He's actually killed about 3 other spies recently, which is very handy indeed. Oh, this one actually creates a battleship. I'm going to do that just so that my units or my cities have a little bit more to them. Hang on, is this one? Grants 1 promotion level. Yeah, I'm just going to burn that as well. Why not, really? Archaeologists, still working. These are all going to Bordeaux now. Yes, let's go for a Vietnamese one. Nantes has turned into a fantastic little city. Look at all these fisheries. Oh man, imagine if the mausoleum was in this city. That would have been absolutely nuts. I won the World's Fair without actually realising that I was in the World's Fair. I did vote for it, but that was a long time ago. I like the idea of generating less grievances with people. Why not? Trade routes to me. Yes, diplomatic victory points. I think Australia will clearly win that one, so I'll vote them on this one. I'll put a couple of votes towards me on this, and then I'm going to just a couple of votes on that one, and then I'm just going to absolutely load up on this just to see if I can get 50% towards me. It's probably not going to work. Oh, something went through. Something went through. Oh, the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful already. I love it already. It's, I mean, the most pointless bridge ever. I don't even think I can get to half the land because I think Colombia owns half the land and I don't know if I've got open borders with them, but wonderful. This should be a district. I'm sorry, there should be a bridge district. Yep, Curtin won it. Philip got it. I guess so actually I would have walked away with 2 points on that. Combining that with my Statue of Liberty, I now have 13 points. Yeah, there you go. Another spy. Oh, polygraph. Yeah, fantastic. These ones are just making my spies so effective. I love it. The ridiculous thing is, a seaside resort for 7 gold doesn't give as much tourism as a solar farm with the BioSphere. I'm already up to 1,128 here. This is nice. I'm not rushing with rock bands at the moment, just namely because I can't be bothered to do it. But I'm sort of enjoying the dualness of building the moon landing and then also doing the other thing at the same time. This isn't I'm not rushing it through. I'm very chill here. This is nice. Still selling diplomatic favour to Australia, 37 gold per turn. It's nice. Oh, some tea to Spain. I mean, this is how quickly I can do it. It's like horses, iron, niter, coal, aluminium. Here we go. Just a little bit of aluminium to Spain, and then to, yeah, what's his face, Bolivar. Oh, yeah, wonderful. Some oil. Done. Done. That quick. Eiffel Tower. Actually, this makes my preserves a lot easier by increasing the appeal across my empire. Wonderful. Neighbourhood districts a little bit better as well, although admittedly I haven't got many neighbourhoods at all. Oh, what a thing. It's rare I actually build this without rushing it with Eiffel. Like normally he's about the same sort of time, isn't he? Oh my goodness, I actually managed to theme some archaeological stuff. That never happens. Oh, it's normally so difficult to theme. It's just all different ages and all different types and like, ugh, it's just such a pain. Launch, moon landing. It's funny because I'm getting this huge culture bonus when I've already finished the civic tree. So it's just totally pointless, but I like the era score. The era score's good. Immediately we'll jump on to Mars colony for 6 turns. Lovely stuff. Still shipping great works to me. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like, do you not realize that I'm trying to win a culture victory? You foolish AI, you. Yeah, you can't go above 90% effectiveness. Kind of makes sense, really, doesn't it? Oh, they're making their guitar heroes. Oh, lovely. Lovely stuff. Let's go for, yeah, you know what, let's siphon some funds. Num 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 num. Oh, yeah, I've got the top 6 best cities. Everyone else is falling down now. There it is. Offshore wind farm and then smart materials. These offshore wind farms are basically, if I hadn't already won, that's the guarantee that I will win. You can see culture victories, I'm catching up, but Australia is actually doing a decent job at generating quite a lot of culture here, so it's stalling a little bit. I need about 2,000 tourism ideally, and then I'll really start to catch back up with them, I think. But the amount of these sort of sites that I'm building now, it's only a matter of time before I do it, really. I mean, we've got a huge amount of offshore wind about to pop up now. Matthew Perry! Oh, I've always wanted friends. Oh, more friends. That sounds really, really good. And I could actually just take over a city-state. Actually, Bandar Brunei is the only one that isn't my friend. So, you know what? I'm actually doing all right here. There's so many city-state friends. Future era. Because I have offshore wind farms. Right, here we go. Watch this. We're on 1,600 tourism. I'll just sort of chat you through a turn at the moment in the life of Ryan. As I go, that's 1 wind turbine that I've got. Just build a ski resort there. That's 2 improvements this turn. I'll just let you see what we're doing here because this is just quite amusing. 3 improvements. That is 4 improvements, 5 improvements. Let's do 6 improvements. If you guys ever didn't think I micromanage games off camera, this is what I do. 7, 8 improvements, 9 improvements. Let's go to here. 10, and then to here is 11. That's 12. That's 13. We'll go to there. Don't have a movement. I haven't got logistics on, which is really annoying. 14 logistics. I would absolutely recommend that anyone does if you're ever trying to do this by yourself because it takes frickin' forever. 15. Let's go to here. 16. 17. 18. That is not somebody that can do that. You go to there. Lovely. 19. Where are you going to go? To there. 20. 21. 22. You go into the sea. What have we got? You jump into the sea as well. 23. 24. 25. I might actually not have enough to do any more at the moment. That's 25, so we've just gained 230 tourism, because at the moment, if we have a look at the old tourism lens, you will see that one of these turbines is currently generating 10 tourism per turn, which is ridiculous. Actually, no, saying that, like seaside resorts generate 24, so actually seaside resorts probably are better to put down, but I just quite like the environmental power. It's quite amusing. Oh yeah, 155 of my favor, gold per turn for my favor. Yep, thank you very much. That was only about 6 turns worth, by the way. I think this is going to be really, really tight because in Paris this turn there is the Mars colony. That's the 3rd of the stages. Exciting times indeed. Okay, that's lovely. Basically that means I've now got to just do the Mars, the exoplanet expedition, which I've just unlocked and I can now do. 6 turns to that one. In fact, actually, Paris could start now to, in theory, buy some builders to rush this sort of stuff. Let's just get that great engineer down quickly. More amenities in my capital. Yeah, that would be a lovely one for me. And then, oh, Jane Drew as well would be a good pickup. Right, I'm just going to keep getting those sort of things to my capital. I just want the best capital ever, really. How hard is that? How difficult would that be to do? I wish you were here. Now, that would be exciting. Tourism from World Wonders. Yes. I want that. That's going to be hilarious. Okay, now looking at this, it's going to be this. This is going to be the one. This is what I need to rush the project through. So we are probably about 20 turns less, 13 turns less. It's going to be close as to whether or not we get a tourism or a scientific victory. I quite enjoy this. It's like, which can we do first? 2,451 tourism per turn now. It's only getting higher. I have to say, putting down all of these improvements is quite mesmerizing. I mean, look at all the wind turbines here. Oh, with Auckland, they're just beautiful. How many wind turbines do you think is too many wind turbines? Or is that even a concept? Does that even exist? I mean, who really knows? All that I know is that in my life, I'm spinning around. Move out of my way. Hey, I stole some gold with a spy. Oh my goodness. It's never happened before. I'm always terrible at doing that. Okay, it's good. Exoplanet expedition's doing good. Oh, Earth satellite's being launched by Mr. Aussie over here. Hang on, that's not on. That's not on. Awaiting assignment in Bogota. Okay, right, hang on. I need you, my friend, to go and disrupt that rocketry. I'm not having that. Well, of course I can't because it's my ally. Ugh, stupid ally things. Terrible. 3,066 tourism now. It's still going up. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of power in my empire. I mean, a ridiculously large amount of power. Some of my cities actually don't have any. Look, Marseille is totally without power. Goodness me. Jane Drew in. Lovely. Korolev, he would have been useful about like 5 turns ago. 3 turns away now. Oh my goodness, it's because I've got like 5,040 tourism going into Australia, 4,200 to Montezuma, same to Bolivar, 5,040 to Phillip as well. Goodness me, I've only just started to research off-world mission. I'm only 1 turn away from exoplanet expedition. I mean, this is, yeah, we are absolutely just falling behind on this, and I absolutely love it. I think the culture victory may end up winning. There's the exoplanet expedition. Okie dokie. Right, I think I've saved up, yeah, just a little bit of aluminium. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. So Paris can now immediately jump in on Lagrange laser stations. Jane Drew, who's just been busy working away. I've now got 12 amenities and 47 housing in Paris, so that's still doing absolutely delightfully. Bandar Brunei, actually, I think that... Oh, it's not quite enough to flip it to my side. Oh, Las Palmas. Oh, yes. It's building a tank in the middle of the frozen north. I want to get on board with that, so I'm going to start sending trade routes to it. That's just too good an opportunity. I love it. I love it so much. 2 turns on the tourism victory. Yeah, we're starting to run away with this a little bit now. Yeah, 1 light year per turn. I don't think that's going to be quick enough. Strangely, even if I start buying in builders, which I'm going to do now, in order to chop down some forest, some beautiful, beautiful yielded forest. I'm going to chop it all down and I'm going to give myself loads and loads of production. Although actually, second growth, old growth, second growth. Okay, only one of these actually is choppable. Oh, how boring. First laser station. Very nice. In fact, actually, am I at the point where I can start buying Korolev? No, I need to save a bit of money. I've been spending all my money. That's been the silly thing. The world is now actually cooling down. I'm starting to cool it down, which is pretty nice, actually. Not bad at all. 1 turn away from a culture victory. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at Paris. 39. 39. Oh, it's been such a wonderful, wonderful city, that one. I now have the top 7 best cities in the world. Nobody can come close. 28.5 million people living in Paris right now, which is pretty good considering there's only one neighborhood district here. Yeah, we're pretty squished. Jane Drew has had an amazing time just sort of squishing everybody in nicely. 3,670 culture per turn now. It's not bad really, is it? There we go. There is the victory screen. We have the culture victory. I was trying very hard to get a science victory towards the end there. Oh, only harm by. Terrible, terrible stuff. Look at that. Buildings constructed. I think that is because basically I owned half of the world. Cities captured. I took about 13 of them. I didn't lose any. Where's cities founded? There we go. Actually, I did put down 9 cities. So I was joint leader of that one. Districts constructed. That's fine. Player culture. Look, it was only about 60% of the way through the game. I actually ended up taking over there. So not crazy high. Science was a very similar thing. Faith, I did okay in as well. Player gold. Yeah, that's just absolutely mad. What else is interesting? Units killed. Actually, I didn't do too much killing. Australia was the more bloodthirsty party there, which is quite amazing. But units lost. I only lost 1, 2, 3 units all game. That's not bad, really. I think 2 of them were military engineers from memory. Total religions founded. Yes, very interesting. I actually did win that one. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, my tourism was mad. I've travelled 3 out of 50 years. I'm travelling at 2 per turn. I was about to start rushing this through. Between Korolev, between Magnus, chopping some woods and putting these things into the sky, I was about to start absolutely rushing through. If I just show you what I was sort of in the middle of doing here. Look, Paris has got some just insane trade routes with it. It's now built up a lovely 300 production per turn. Terrestrial laser stations, yeah, there we go. I just chopped that down and bam, that's almost already done. Where is His Highness? Okay, next turn I would have got Korolev in order to rush that through. I mean, honestly, this was such a, I don't want to say easy game, but this was a satisfying game. Vector Cat, you're a genius. Everybody should play this map. You can do it easily faster than turn 259. I so unoptimized that run, but I had a great time doing it, and it was very good fun. One thing I could have done was I could have very easily won a religious victory. I decided not to. But I crusaded my way to a huge amount of stuff that game. Hang on, 22 cities, Judaism 17, 0, 19. Okay, so we had 2 pretty impressive religions that were still going in that game, actually. So that's not crazy. But look at that, 2,100 culture from 1 policy card, 870 science. I mean, that's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. And look how many different improvements I've got in order to produce power. I mean, that is nuts. Where's my tourism screen? Look at that. Look how many improvements are giving me stuff. In fact, some of them are actually, that water park has actually managed to get something. Seaside Resort has got 4 tourists as well. Oh my goodness, this tourism is mad. Imagine if you now loaded in monopolies into this game, because I reckon I've got some pretty decent monopolies on resources. Yeah, dyes, citrus. I've got a monopoly on tea. I think I've got as well. I mean, that's pretty mad. Whales we would have had as well. I mean, honestly, I really enjoyed that game. Really enjoyed that game. I hope you guys did too. I'm looking forward to the next few projects we've got lined up. 14 amenities. Good God. That is absolutely nuts. Oh, look, I've actually got Calais is up now. Calais is up to the top 10. Look at that. We have all of the good cities. In fact, actually, we can see it going through the ages. Ancient era. Paris was still on top at 150,000 people. We'd swole to 823,000, but we weren't the best in the classical era or the medieval era. 2.3 million there. 5 million Renaissance, still second best to Bogota. 9 million in the industrial era. Modern era was 24 million, and today we're up to 28.5 million, and we were still growing. Can I just say, we were still growing. We had 140 food coming in per turn, and because our immunities were so ridiculously high, that growth on that was pretty. We had 50 food coming in per turn just from amenities. That's nuts. Imagine if we got the scientist that gave yields based on happiness. Oh, that would have been nuts. Anyway, Off with you. Go do something productive with your day. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. And a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Davalex, The Broccoli, and Midnight Oil for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes, subscribes, and follows. Thank you very much.